The nickname we've given to a one-of-a-kind sailor who loves the Mississippi River, but who cannot abide a mess. Mark Strassman takes us aboard.
Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on?
Watching Chad Pregracke cruise the Mississippi River, you can't help but think, this guy's got it made. At 32, he spends his days going with the flow.
It's kind of like a living life force. It sounds kind of strange and hokey, but it's really not. To me, like the river, it represents like freedom, you know, and I mean, it's a way of life.
His way of life. No time clock, no bosses, no commute.
All in all, nice place to go to work.
It's great. Yeah, I mean, if you have to be there at 8, you just wake up at 7:50. Boom, here you are.
I'm at the office.
I'm here. How are we doing?
It all sounds pretty idyllic, but before you offer to trade places, you should first know exactly what Chad does all day. He picks up garbage, a lot of garbage, tons of garbage.
But this would be the garbage barge, that would be the recycling barge. We probably have, 3,000 to 4,000 tires collected. And then obviously all the refrigerators, the appliances, you know, water heaters, propane tanks, barrels. This stuff's from like a month's worth of work, just this stuff here. We've already unloaded 2 of these barges completely full though.
Oh.
This year already, so it's just, and that would be heaped, the entire thing heaped full. Anything that you would find like in a landfill or in a house, it winds up here.
It's a huge job. But what's truly amazing is, it isn't really Chad's job. He volunteered, or you could say, the river called him to it. He grew up in tiny Hampton, Illinois, with the Mississippi literally in his backyard. As a teenager, he worked as a clam digger and a commercial shell diver. And wherever he went, he found garbage.
It wasn't like I woke up one morning and said, the river's dirty. It was a lot of time spent out there in different situations. And the more I started to focus on it, I really was, this is amazing how bad it is.
So one day when he was 17, he decided to do something remarkable. Clean up the Mississippi River. One rusted barrel, one old tire at a time.
At the beginning, was it just you against the dirty river?
No, I just, it was me against that pop can or, you know, that barrel or that tire. I just wanted to do something and be able to see the results, you know.
And how long was it just you out there fishing stuff out of the river?
The first year, but I never intended for it just to be myself out there because I knew how much stuff had accumulated over the last 75 years or so, and I knew I could only make so much of a, you know, an impact.
So in 1997, he formed a non-profit organization, Living Lands and Waters. For the past 10 years, he and a half-dozen crew members have worked full-time, living off donations, cleaning America's waterways.
What are your priority rivers? Mississippi?
Mississippi's definitely our main focus. The Ohio River's a main focus. The Anacostia and Potomac, we work out there as well. The Missouri and the Illinois, those are kind of our main ones, and those are some of the bigger ones in the country.
Traveling from town to town, they recruit volunteers along the way.
Found a lot of interesting goodies.
See, I found a tire and a soccer ball and a propane tank thing.
My thought for the day is that if nothing else, I will never use another piece of styrofoam in my life because I think I picked up about 8 pounds of just little tiny pieces of styrofoam.
With their help, over the last decade, Chad estimates he's pulled nearly 4 million pounds of garbage from America's rivers.
Let's do it. Let's load up and go on over there.
A recent Saturday morning found Chad in Burlington, Iowa, where 150 residents showed up to help. Curiously, all of them with the same first name.
Hey, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. How you doing? Thanks, dude. Hey, man. Hey, Chad. How you doing, dude? Dude, I know. Dude, representing, dude.
Jeff Bergman's with Iowa's Department of Conservation. He's worked with Chad on his stops here for the last 9 years.
Would this have happened without him?
Oh, no, not to this magnitude. You'll see a little cleanup. You'll see a little here, a little there. No, it wouldn't happen without Chad's goodwill. No, he's a cheerleader. He makes things happen.
It's kind of heavy, isn't it?
It's heavy lifting, but Chad keeps things light, turning every cleanup into a round of garbage barge poker. Best haul wins.
Like if we go out and you get 3 refrigerators in a day, like in a boatload, I should say, it tops any other boatload. But if you get 2 bowling balls, that trumps the 3 refrigerators. That's the inside. If you've never seen the inside of a bowling ball, the ice breaks them, I believe, because we find a lot of broken ones. We have bones here.
Okay, what's the deal story with this?
I don't know. It looks pretty, I really don't know. We haven't probably checked those out.
The barge the crew lives on is decorated with river serendipity. It's a floating gallery of found art.
Babies. What's all the deal with that?
I don't know. Somebody on the crew started putting them up there, but honestly, we found literally thousands of dolls. That's just like within a couple weeks, somebody put that up there.
Are you still pulling the same sorts of stuff out of the Mississippi today that you were 5 or 10 years ago?
Some of the same sort of stuff, yes, but a lot less of it. A lot of towns we don't even go back to that we've been in the past because it's clean.
Between cleanups, Chad and the crew hold education seminars. So far, 1,500 teachers have become Chad's students.
But I think we really are having an impact through you guys.
And he's written a book about his adventures, which he hopes will inspire others as he was inspired.
I once read in a book that the earth is not destroyed as a whole. It's not just boom, it's destroyed. It's piece by piece. And I think that's the same way that it needs to be fixed. It could be a tire by tire pulling out of the river, or a barrel, or whatever it is, little by little. It's the little things that really do add up. And if a lot of people come together and do those little things, it adds up to big things.